Hello guys, it's PieDisliker, drinking a little lemonade because it's a hot day, another hot day, and you might want to sit back, relax, take a breather, chill out. If you got some time to kill, this is a perfect video for you. This is going to be a long update video. It's not going to be a funny one. It's going to be very detailed, very specific. I've had a lot of thoughts running through my mind today, and I just felt like I really wanted to cover a long-term perspective of what I've got for YouTube, this channel, and even some things in my life. So, with that being said, let's get started. I've written down a bunch of different things that I wanted to talk about to make sure that I didn't forget about it, because this is very specific, and I want to make sure that I cover as many things as I can. First thing, hopefully this week I want to release 2 more episodes of Disreact. If I can get 2 episodes of Disreact out in a week, that's a good week for me. I did it all the time when the Season 4 episodes were coming out. But now that we're in the hiatus between Season 4 and Season 5, there hasn't been as many videos to react to. I mean, there still are, but there's less material for me to work with. There's still a lot of fandom material, but it's all fandom material now. There's no like official show material to work with, and that's what made the Rainbow Rock shorts so awesome, because we had official material to work with, and they were perfect to react to. They were very short, done by the show and everything. It was amazing. I love that. It was great for my videos, and great for activity for this channel. It's fantastic. I loved it. And I hope to release 2 this week. I'm not sure if I will. I'll have at least 1. I want to try and get that out Wednesday, and maybe the other one Saturday. I feel like those are just... I feel like that just kind of spreads out nicely throughout the week. I think that's a nice schedule to keep, if I can keep that. I don't normally do scheduled videos, but because I always do it whenever I feel like it. That's always how it's been, that's always how it's gonna be. But sometimes I feel like doing it on a scheduled basis. I'm not saying that's how all of my reaction videos are gonna be, but like I said, if I can pump out 2 this week, that's what it would probably be, a Wednesday and a Saturday. I might just have 1 out this week, I don't really know yet. But we'll see. We'll see. It depends on how much time I got to work with, how much motivation I have to get everything done. There's a lot of variables into what I do for my videos. Next up, I'm going to talk about all my other series that I have to work with. The most popular one, the most questioned one, the one people are most asking about is Reactors like Cherries 5. That's in the works. I don't know when that is going to be released still. All I can say is that it should be released this summer. I'm not even sure if it's going to be released this month. It could be August, could be September. I really don't want it to be released in September, but it could be. If it is released any later than this summer, something's gone horribly wrong. I don't want it to be nearly that long. There's always a possibility, no guarantees, but I'm gonna try to at least get it out this summer. The reason being why it's taking so long is because I don't want to rush it. I feel like if I rush it, that'll be a drastic mistake, because I hold a lot of value into that series now. The first 2 Reactors like Cherries were made in the span of a day. those videos were made on a whim, and I wasn't as good as editing back then. So clearly, when you watch Reactors Like Cherries 3 or 4, it's clearly better than Reactors Like Cherries 1 or 2. And I don't want 5 to look like 1 or 2. I want it to look better than 3 and 4. I want it to be the best in the series. And in order to do that, I need to take my time. I need to carefully plan everything out. Obviously, Austin and Max, they're gonna collab with me for the video. I'm very happy about that. They've done a lot of great work with the video. So far, they've sent in some collaborations. They might send in more. On my end, I've been pretty short. I've actually only made one legit skit so far. I know that's embarrassing to say. That's very embarrassing to say. I've started a second skit a while back, but I just never got to finishing it. Had a lot of loss of motivation and loss of ideas, really. I'm hoping to get more ideas. I want to include in as many new reactors as possible to kind of spread the love around, because there's a ton of reactors out there outside of the Reactors Like Cherries series that definitely deserve a mention. I want to include as many people as possible. I'm trying to prevent myself from making promises, though, because there are so many people. I cannot include everybody. I think you guys can understand that as much as I can. And also, I don't want to force skits out, because then they don't turn out as good as ones that just come to me. But yeah, I definitely need to sit down and just do a brainstorming session for Reactors Like Cherries 5, because it's definitely, I want it to be one of the best videos I've ever made. And, well, I mean, I can't give myself all the credit. I've barely worked on it, and Austin and Max have already done work for it too, so I'm very thankful for them for that. The skit videos. I just want to talk about those because those are really important to me. Not everybody understands skit videos that I make. The last one I made was How Much, and I think the one before that was like She's Sleeping, but the Celestia is sleeping. That one was hilarious. I definitely plan on making more of those. I have an idea for one. I just haven't gotten the time to actually develop it, but I definitely plan on making it part of the... I guess you could say part of the reason is because I've been having trouble recording my screen again. I can only record at such a high quality before it starts buffering. And for some reason, when open broadcasting software is buffering for me, instead of like delaying the video a little bit, it shows up an ugly pink static image, and it's so horrible. I hate it. I hate it. It's awful. Ugh. But other than that, these skit videos just come to me, and even like Reactors Like Cherries, it just came to me. It was a skit video, and it happened to develop into a series. That's why I want to make more of those. Because it could develop into a series. You never know. If I get inspiration, if the first one was popular enough, I could make a second one. You could see She's Sleeping 2, for example. Or whatever, you could see a How Much 2. There's no limits. It's YouTube. That's what makes it so great. PieDisliker interviews Everypony. I'm sure everybody is wondering about that. Because I said the series was monthly, but it didn't have anything in June. I apologize for that. Mostly, this is due to the fact that my decent microphone on my headset, well, that headset busted. And I've been looking around for the warranty for that for a while. This is what happens when I hand my mom stuff. She puts it away with a bunch of other stuff. You can't find it. I don't even remember if I handed it to her now. I thought I did, but I checked all over my room as well for that warranty. Can't find it. and I do want to get a quality microphone, whether it be a Blue Yeti, a Snowball, or whatever. I just want to get an actual good microphone. I wouldn't use it for all my videos, especially when I'm using camera, but PieDisliker interviews Everypony depends on a good microphone. And I think that's very important to me. And I value quality over quantity, so PieDisliker interviews Everypony is taking a little bit of a hiatus. I want to get it back as soon as possible. There's a lot of... It's a fantastic series. It's a beautiful series. It's a great way to reach out to people in the Brony community, make connections, just be awesome. It's fantastic. I love it. It's helped me meet people like Master Max. We become good friends, stuff like that. That's the beauty of the series. That's what I want to see continue. It's a beautiful, fantastic series. I love it. So yeah, hopefully I can get one out this month. No guarantees. I still haven't gotten a good microphone yet. I really need to work harder at that. I guess I've just been caught up doing the stuff that I'm doing now. Also, when I get that good microphone, I want to try and make analysis videos. I started it a while back, but I haven't been working on it for a while. I gotta get to it. I promised myself I would at least try to make an analysis video. Given I did make that how it could be better video, but that was more of an experiment just to kind of get the practice of editing, and it's technically an analysis video, but it's not what I wanted to do for analysis. Or analysis or reviews, whichever one you want to call it. I can't really tell the difference. I'm not DigiBrony. I'm not that fluent with analysis and reviews and stuff like that, but yeah. I'm trying to work on an official episode review. I've written out a bunch of notes. I haven't scripted the entire thing. That's gonna take a little bit longer, and hopefully you'll like it. Hopefully you'll like the format. Hopefully the editing will be good. Hopefully it'll be entertaining for you guys as well. I know a lot of people don't like analysis videos or reviews because they suck the fun out of the show, and I don't want to suck out the fun out of the show. Little tongue twister there. I want to keep it entertaining. I want to keep it fun and lighthearted, but still trying out new things and making an analysis video or a review. Stumbling on my words a little bit. I'm almost out of lemonade. Shoot, I don't know. I might take a break and come back here with more lemonade. I might do that, but not now. There's gonna be very little editing in this. There's gonna be some, but not that much. It's not gonna be one of my fast. Pop up great. Oh, I'm the vlogger. Ooh, look at me. Oh, now I'm here. Jump cuts everywhere. No, this is much more in-depth, and it's not meant to be entertaining. It's just meant to be very informative. So that's what you're getting. Also, with the analysis videos, another reason why I wanted to do that is because, again, reaching out to members of the community. Very well, with the next PieDisliker interviews Everypony, you could see a member with the analysis part of the Brony community being interviewed in that series. It's very likely, just because I have a lot of interest in it, and the analysis community is even more developed than the reaction community, or reactor community, whatever you want to call it. I mean, the reaction community has it's improved for sure. We've gotten more united. It's easier to collab with people. A lot of us know each other now, and that's very good. a lot of it happened due to reactors like Cherries. Some of it just good speaking with each other. You know, mentioning each other's names. We're not scared to mention people. Like, for instance, a guy I've been spying on for a while but haven't talked to. I might talk to him in the future. Ponyville Ranger. I'm sure you might be aware of him. He's been rising in the charts lately. He's looking like the next Ladix, man. What can I say? He's got good videos. He's been making a lot of videos, and for some reason, I don't know how, but he's gotten super popular. He's probably gonna pass me soon. You know, I remember when the dude was like at 300 subscribers, and now he's at 1,200 subscribers. Oh, wait, that's where I am! And it's just the stuff like that. I really do enjoy seeing people soar like that. Who knows, maybe Ponyville Ranger can be the next Alex Side. I finished this lemonade. Oh man, I've only covered 2 numbers so far on my list. There's 8, so yeah, I'm gonna get more lemonade, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm back. I got myself some more lemonade. Let's continue. Supporting the Brony community, that's a big one for me. That's something that I really value with my channel. I feel like I can be a great influence with supporting the Brony community, and if I mention that I'm helping out fellow members of the community by either donating, commissioning, whatever, giving them mentions, I think it's a big deal. I think we gotta stick together as the Brony community. We gotta help each other out. We gotta help. We gotta ensure that the Brony community is great and powerful. You know, we gotta stick together. We gotta be friendly with each other. We gotta be happy for each other. It's been such a welcoming community to me when I first entered it, and I want to give that back. I want to be able to make sure that everybody gets a shot at being supported. And it's not just for video makers. If you're an artist, if you're a musician, if you're a voice actor, if you're an animator, the list goes on and on. There's just so many talented people in the Brony community. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I really want to help out. And if it means commissioning to get some artwork for my videos, or, you know, background music, I mean, commissioning musicians. You saw what I did with Pony Music. I'm really happy that I got to commission him, or commission from him, one or the other. But I donated a little money to Pony Music, $10, and now he's letting me use all of his songs for whatever I want. And if I even want a download that's better than MP3, he's willing to give that to me. I really thank him. I really hope that Pony Music does well. He just hit 700 subscribers, so props to him. He seems like he's doing well, and he's getting better. Yeah, definitely. And I wanna keep supporting people like that. I might also start up my Patreon. Not as a content creator, because I don't quite feel like the videos I'm making are deserving of donations from people. And honestly, I'm doing pretty well money-wise. The only thing that scares me is college, because, you know, there's student loans. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna take out student loans. I might have to. That happens when the time comes. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing pretty good financially. You know, I'm just some 19-year-old kid who's benefiting off his parents' money. I mean, yeah, I've worked jobs, but they've only been part-time, and I'm just going to school right now. So I don't think I can honestly say that I'm deserving of anyone's money. And there are so many other people who make amazing content that totally deserve other people's money. So I'm thinking maybe just barely had some thoughts that maybe I'd start up a video where I decide which, like, say 10 people that I want to be a patron for. It might depend on their rewards. It might depend on what content they make, or how much they've inspired me in the Brony community, stuff like that. That could be an idea for a video, and you know, and then I donate $1 for each as a patron. Maybe it would also be limiting, like, $1 per month. I mean, think about it. If you donate $1 per month to 10 different 10 different people on Patreon, that's $120 a year. That may not sound like a lot, but like I said, we were just going from $1, donating $1 a month to 10 different people. That's $120 a year. 10 years, that's 1,200. You know what I'm saying? It adds up. Again, it's just one of the many ideas, but I am interested enough in supporting the Brony community, and I've had some part-time jobs to give me a little extra change to, you know, spread it out and help out you guys, people in the Brony community. Next up, I've had other channel ideas as well. I thought about making a second channel, just towards, just to make it a little more professional, make my videos a little more professional. It could be like typical vlogging, news-related stuff like that. It's something that I've definitely considered. It's something that I was kind of inspired to do in school, and it could build up. It would be more mainstream, but it would also be a little more professional. You know, you'd be able to show it on a resume. I can't exactly show this on a resume. This is pony stuff. I'm not saying that it's not skilled, or that it doesn't take a lot of hard work, or that it couldn't even be a legitimate career. But what I'm saying is that it's easier to use another channel when you're talking about building up a resume. And that's something I might do if I'm interested in getting into, let's say, video editing, for example. If I want to be a professional video editor, then, you know, I might need another channel to put on a resume to show off works that I've done. That's just one example. There's plenty of other fields that I could get into with my major. But other than that, there's also more casual channels that I've thought of making as well. I've thought of making a channel based around Gravity Falls, which is, I think that one is the most likely to come out. If you guys are interested in seeing reactions to Gravity Falls, the only thing that really scares me is Disney hit me hard that last time with just the Soundspeed's cover of Let It Go. Worldwide copyright strike. But I am interested in making a Gravity Falls channel. I do think that Gravity Falls deserves a much bigger fandom than it has. It's an amazing show. It rivals Friendship is Magic. Really, like, when I think of Gravity Falls and I think of Friendship is Magic, I just see those going toe-to-toe for being my favorite, because I love both those shows so much. They're very similar, and they both deserve a huge viewer base. I bet I could find Gravity Falls videos of new episodes, and I think I could do reactions. Copyright just scares me, but even then, I could still put them on Daily Motion. More than likely, I could get reactions up on Daily Motion. So, it's not too much of a problem. I know that I should do this stuff for me more than you guys, depending on you guys, just because you know, my interest is more important. In order to keep my stuff self-sustaining, I need to do it out of a labor of love, not just do what gets the view counts. But I do want to hear if you guys are interested in seeing reactions to Season 2 of Gravity Falls. I think that would be an interesting replacement to my Season 4 reactions. I would get pretty excited about it. I could also do reviews on Gravity Falls episodes. That would be amazing if I could pull that off. And develop a Gravity Falls channel. I'd love to do that. I don't want it on this channel, specifically because when I made this, I envisioned it to be my pony channel. This is my pony channel. This is pony stuff, exclusively pony stuff. And I don't want to change that. Now, I want to keep that vision. I know a lot of people, like Alex Sai, Danny the Dude, even like Ponyville Ranger, Stormlight, those guys, they all make, they basically have reaction channels or multimedia channels, and not just pony. But, I don't know. There's part of me that really just wants to do pony on this channel, and I feel like if I concentrate more on pony stuff on this channel, and if I let the other stuff go to other channels, that will make it easier for this channel to grow in the Brony community, because that's my #1 priority. Bronies. The Brony community. My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. It's, you know, my passion is strongly there, and that's going to be the main focus of this channel. And if I want to do other stuff, I'm thinking about moving it on to other channels. I know back in the day I did a reaction to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 1 and 2. I don't think I'm going to do that again. I don't think I'm going to do non-brony reacts unless I put it on another channel. If I put it on another channel, I might tell you guys about it, I don't know. I do have PieDisliker right now as my only non-brony channel. And even then, it's a general channel because I have posted pony videos on there before I made PieDisliker swag. So yeah, that's a tricky one. I could potentially delete that channel and make another general PieDisliker channel. I don't know where I would put general reactions. That one's that's tricky. And I'm not even sure if I have enough motivation to do that. Okay. I'm gonna use the bathroom right now and take another break. I'll see you guys in a little bit with the next part of the video. Alright, let's continue again. So, next up, my channel is growing, and that's super important to me. But since my channel is getting bigger, I'm at 1,200 right now. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll hit 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 if possible. I don't even know if I could manage such a feat. But my channel is growing, and I want to make sure that I'm a good influence in the Brony community. It's very important that I make a difference, or at least try. As long as I try, that's all that matters. One of my lately, like, I just had the biggest boost of inspiration about 2 weeks ago. I was listening to Markiplier a lot. Not really his gameplay videos that he's more popular for, but just listening to his updates, because his channel grew monstrously fast. It was absolutely insane how fast his channel grew. And I want to make sure that, well, I'm really inspired by Markiplier, but because of his mentality, that he has a big audience. That's great to reach out to people and it's important that when you have that kind of power that you do great things with the Brony community. And I mean, not just the Brony community, but anyone. If you have a big YouTube channel, you have the opportunity to change the world. You really do. And I feel like if I hit 10,000 subscribers, that I would, like, that would be the next level for me. 1,000 was the next level for me back when I was a couple hundred subscribers, but now that I've hit that, my next thought is 10,000, and like I know that's just a number, but that's probably my next goal. It's something I want to be able to hit, and if I hit that with this channel, but I definitely would want to I would want to make sure that I have a good influence on not just the Brony community, but humanity in general. And I'm not just talking about, like, contributing with commissions or Patreon, but also contributing by... Markiplier does charity live streams, and that's something that I would definitely consider. I could start now if I wanted to, but I feel like I'm not ready for that yet. I feel like if I had more of an audience, I could start with a bang. And I'm not talking about, like, I'd probably start slowly. If I reach 10,000 subscribers, I would probably start up like an annual live stream. Choose a great charity foundation. We could change the world. We really could. We could help out so many people with an audience. And I really feel like, you know, if you get a bunch of people together, you can do crazy things. And I want to make sure that the people who follow me are get inspired by me and benefit me in a very positive way. I want to be a healthy channel for them. I want to, as much as I love entertaining you guys, I feel like there's even more important things to talk about. And I feel like if I did a charity live stream, then, like, whatever argument you could talk about wasting my time, that would be negated immediately. Just the fact that you can make such a difference with your channel. Anyone can make such a difference with their channel. And, you know, if I raised, say, a couple $100 just for a charity, that would be crazy. If I could do more than that, wow, that would be phenomenal. Just doing it, I think that's a very good idea. Since this is a Brony channel, perhaps maybe I would choose a charity like Bronies for Good does or something like that. That's the only Brony charity I really know of, but there's a lot of great Brony-related charities or groups that help out tons of people, and I would like to do that as well. I definitely I definitely like the idea of reaching out and helping out other people. Yeah, that's very important to me. That's a big deal, and I don't want to lose that thought, because really we can change the world, and just me talking about it, I'm starting to get a little emotional just thinking about it, thinking about all the great things we can do in the future, and I just hope I stick with it long enough to really make a difference out there in the world. I think it's best if we talk about the next subject now. It's my sister's birthday right now. Happy birthday. She just turned 15. I'm super proud of her. I love my sister so much. She's fantastic. My birthday, we're both summer babies. My birthday is coming out in August. I'm thinking about planning something for that. You know how Max and Swiftwing both had Q&As, and they had video questions where subscribers would interact with them and, you know, ask them questions by video. Getting to see your subscribers' faces, dude, that is the craziest idea. I mean, I feel bad for not thinking about that. I love the idea of connecting with my audience and being able to talk with them face to face, being able to see them face to face. That is a crazy idea. So crazy, I might just implement it. I was thinking about maybe for my birthday, like say a week before my birthday, allowing people to send in videos introducing themselves, talking about how they discovered my channel, and of course wishing me a happy birthday. But they could talk about my channel, how they've discovered my channel, if they're just a subscriber, or if they're a content creator. Talk about the content they make. If they have their own YouTube channel, if they have, you know, if they do other stuff in the Brony community, like they're an artist, or they make music, or they're a voice actor, or they do any other stuff, write fan fictions. The world is your oyster. That's my thought. But it might also sound narcissistic to, you know, have a ton of people getting together just to talk about me. I wanted to make it more about you guys, but I don't know. Maybe I just have the requirement be happy birthday PieDisliker, and then you talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'll think about it a little bit longer, but that's something I'm thinking about trying. My birthday is August 8th, for those curious about it, which means that I would release the submission video August 1st, or maybe a little bit before then. Maybe I'll give people 2 weeks. We'll see. I've only sort of thought about it for a little bit. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while, but haven't, like, pieced together every single detail, but that's something that I've been interested in. I'm not going to BronyCon. Just wanted to bring that up. Not going to BronyCon. This guy, nope, not going to BronyCon. You will not see me in Virginia anytime soon. I do live in New York, but it's upstate New York, so the distance is quite a ways. I think BronyCon is like 9 hours away or something like that, maybe 8 hours by driving. My driving isn't exactly that great. I'm pretty poor with directions. I mean, like, my regular driving is fine, but I'm just so poor with directions. I don't know how to get from place to place. I'm bad at that. Maybe if I carpool with someone, like, I know Max wants to try and go from Quebec to BronyCon next year. That's a possibility. Maybe I could carpool with him. That would be super cool if we could do that. That's an idea. I don't know. We definitely have to think about it. Or even me driving or going with getting one of my parents to go with me, like, say, giving my dad to go with me. That's also a thing. And if I do go to BronyCon next year, we could do so many cool things, like video vlogs, maybe doing some cool skits like AC Race Best did with his like his huge C&D video that he made with Jay Haller, BVid, SaberSpark. You know, cool stuff like that. That sounds really cool. That's got a lot of potential. That's probably the main reason why I'd go to BronyCon in the first place. I'd probably make a ton of videos about it. Maybe I wouldn't even release it on this channel. Maybe I'd release it on another channel, just so it doesn't clutter this channel, because, you know, that's a big pet peeve of mine. Just people dumping videos non-stop, and, you know, like 5 videos in one day. Ugh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No. It's too many. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to BronyCon this year. If there's a stream for it, then I'll watch it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm definitely interested in hearing from the panels when they get on YouTube. And I do know that Ratchet and Alex Side, I think, are going to BronyCon. And There's a ton of other people there. Crown Prince, for example. Animated James, I think he's going to BronyCon. You know, there's a huge animator panel. And of course, the people you see at every BronyCon. You got your AC, Race, Miss, Saber, Spark, blah 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 blah. You know, just yeah, BronyCon's pretty good, but I need to be able to justify, you know, the effort to get there, and that's a lot of money to spend. So it's hard to justify spending that much money on one event, you know, one weekend. But it would definitely be a weekend that I'd never forget. It reminds me of the days when I used to travel to Smash Brothers tournaments, and then one day I traveled to New Jersey to make the International Apex tournament, Apex 2013. I went to that. I had a blast. It was, I remember that day. It was, not just that day, but like that weekend. It was amazing. It was great, and it was one of the greatest tournaments ever hosted, luckily. Sometimes they don't always turn out that well. That's another risk. But I know that BronyCon is generally very reliable, and it's a huge, it's got a great organization. So if there was any convention I'd go to, it would be BronyCon. Unless there was a closer one nearby, like say one in upstate New York, Albany, Syracuse, Buffalo, Binghamton. But yeah. Also, I want to make sure that I'm looking to update equipment. I mean, the microphone first and foremost is the biggest deal, but also say, like, if I went to BronyCon, I wouldn't want to use my cell phone camera. I could. It doesn't. The videos don't take up that much space, but it's hard to. I mean, I feel like a camcorder is just so much more convenient, and you know, cameras are. They tend to have higher quality. Like, this video is not going to be very good quality, and you can especially see that because of the way it's recording. You know, there's lots of static in here when I record at night, especially. It's pretty good when I record during the day, but when I record at night, you get this ugly static, and I hate it. Ugh. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna definitely consider, getting a new camera as well. But I want to get the microphone first. Microphone's first priority, because I can do everything without a new camera. But getting a new camera would be nice. It would bump up the quality of my videos, and I think you guys deserve higher quality videos. But I'm trying my best to improve and make high quality videos already. I just want to, you know, constantly improve. And if I improve a little bit at each time, man, that just means so much. Just making the effort, it's such a big deal to me. And, you know, using a camera would be great for, say, BronyCon vlogs if I ever did that next year. Not this year. Not this year. Not this year. I don't know. I definitely have to outweigh the pros and the cons for going to BronyCon. So yeah, that's pretty much my update in a nutshell. I covered everything. Surprisingly, those last few topics, the 5 through 8, I went through that a lot faster than I expected. So yeah, this is a very long video. It might reach an hour. It's getting close. I don't think it'll reach an hour, but it's gonna be long. This was one long discussion. Wow, I'm probably gonna use like a whole soundtrack or something for background music. But man, dude, yeah. So that's the status of my channel. Comments are very well encouraged. And you know what? As a reward to everyone who made it through this, I'm going to let you guys know what my Skype is. If you would like to add me on Skype, please feel free. I'm not at that point where I get too many requests, but yeah, if you would like to chat up with me, I'm only revealing it in this video. I'm not putting it on my profile or anything. This is for the people that made it through all the way, because you guys are dedicated if you did. My Skype is PieDisliker, just PieDisliker. You should be able to add me with just that. Let me know that you're from YouTube. Don't just request me out of nowhere, because I will not add you unless you tell me who you are. If you tell me who you are, like you know me from YouTube, then I'll add you. If you want to talk, I can try talking. You know, if you got questions, that's another big thing that I wanted to talk about. If you have questions, video-wise, becoming YouTube, I really want to help out the next generation of YouTubers, the new guys that are just starting their channels or are considering starting a new channel, because I definitely encourage it. Making a new channel is just such a beautiful thing to work with. I could give you so much advice, but you have to offer me specific questions. Otherwise, if you give me generalized questions, I'll give you generalized answers. That's simple. But if you give me specific questions, I'll give you specific answers. Or if you just want to chat, don't just say hi. You know, have something to talk about. But definitely, I am interested in having conversations with you guys. If you have something in mind, if you have something you'd like to talk about, and please leave comments down below on the stuff that I talked about in this video. This is a long one, long one, but yeah, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna go through the list, just reminding you what I wrote down. I talked about this React and my current plans for like this week. I talked about Reactors like Cherries 5, Skit videos, analysis, PieDisliker interviews Everypony, supporting the Brony community, commissioning, Patreon, PieDisliker, different channels, a Gravity Falls channel, for example, or the removal of my Non-brony PieDisliker channel, or other non-brony channels. The idea of doing a 10K, a 10,000 subscriber milestone charity live stream, and making it an annual thing afterwards. Helping out the next gen YouTubers, being a good influence for those guys, and being a good influence in the Brony community. The birthday idea with you know, happy birthday PieDisliker, state your channel, what it's about, stuff like that. Not going to BronyCon this year, maybe next year, I don't know. And updating equipment. So yeah, that's everything I talked about. I'm super thankful that you guys who stayed through the whole video, you guys are awesome, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you next time.